Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is the first video that you watch. If you don't know me, this is Eleanor and I just moved to New Zealand. I was in Australia before. I was a language assistant for 2 months. Then my program ended and my boyfriend got a job in New Zealand, so I just decided to come here. Even though he's not here yet, he's still in Italy, but he's joining me soon and I'm very happy about it. But yeah, I was very close to New Zealand and I didn't have a job anymore, so I just decided to come here before and start setting up everything: apartment, car, insurance, furniture, bank account and everything else. So I just wanted to talk to you about it a bit, about how the whole moving process is going. How is it going? Well, there have been some fairly stressful episodes. Like today, they just delivered the bed frame. But it did not have everything. Today we will do an unboxing. We will equip ourselves with very specific tools. A plastic knife, because it's everything I have in this house so far. And we will open this with a plastic knife. Let's go! And one is done. So unfortunately we will keep sleeping on the floor because they forgot to send me wooden slate. I have no idea because I've never heard this word before. I've only seen it written. So I don't know how you pronounce it. I don't think it's slat. I just called the guy and said there are missing slats, but it's probably not how you pronounce it. I don't know. Anyway, this is everything that was in the boxes. So I had to contact the client service again. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it probably went smoother than I thought. But before arriving, oh God, oh Lord. It was very stressful finding an accommodation for sure. But I'm very lucky that we managed to find an accommodation before arriving to New Zealand. But I think that it's not an usual thing. Like, I'm on a working holiday visa and I think that they normally do not rent to people on working holiday visas. But my boyfriend had already a job. So they use this contract as a guarantee, basically. So they rented us an apartment. But it was very complicated to talk with the agent. We found the apartment on Trade Me, which is a website where you can basically find everything you need in New Zealand, from apartments to jobs to normal things you can buy, cars, like everything. It's on Trade Me. So we found several apartments. We contacted a lot of agents, but many of them didn't want to rent to us because we were not in New Zealand and they wanted us to go see the house. So then I tried with Facebook groups, but I was mostly able to find rooms. And we also thought about it, like, should we just get a room and share an apartment with someone? But honestly, I don't want to. Like, I've had so many flatmates in my life, I'm just done. Like, I did my time. And honestly, we just wanted to start our lives together and go live together without other people. So we gave up on the idea of a shared accommodation. But at the end, like, the house in which I'm in right now, when I first contacted them, they said that it was already rented. And then after a couple of weeks, they reached back to me because apparently the first people that they were trying to rent to didn't accept. So they said, hey, it's actually still available. Are you still interested? And we said yes. So we were very lucky to find it. But from the moment we said yes to the moment I got the keys, it was so stressful. Oh my God, I had to basically stalk the agent because she would not reply. She would not reply no matter how many times you would ask her things, no matter how urgent things were, she would just not reply. And at some point I was like, was this a scam? Have I been scammed? Because like, is she for real? Like she took so long to reply, even when it was things that mattered to her more than to me. For example, we had to pay, and she gave the number account of the New Zealand bank account, but there was the Swift code missing that we needed to make a payment from a bank account that was not from New Zealand. And I asked her, hey, can I please get the Swift number, because otherwise I can't make the payment. And she probably took like 2 weeks to give me the number, which is so weird, because like, I owe you money. Why do you not want me to give you money? But yeah, it took so long to talk to her, and even when I asked when I could get the keys, she would just not reply. So I asked my boyfriend to text her, but it was a mess because my boyfriend is still in Italy and there are 12 hours of difference, so he would sleep when she was working, so like the communication was not the best. And I was in Australia, and all the time I tried to talk to some Australian people about it, they were all like, oh yeah, but in New Zealand they're just relaxed, they're just slow, they're relaxed. Okay, sure, I get it, but like, you're probably too relaxed? I don't know. But yeah, that was like, the apartment experience was not the best, but I got the keys, I got in. But after I got in, like, I also had a problem with the water heater, and I contacted the agent again, and I thought she was never going to reply, but she actually replied kind of soon, and the guy came the same day to fix it, so I was impressed. So yeah, that was the accommodation experience. The apartment is completely unfurnished. Apparently it's just how apartments usually are in New Zealand and also Australia. It's rare that you can rent an apartment that's furnished, which is not the case in Europe, I think. Since I arrived, I basically spent a week buying furnitures. I got a microwave mattress, another single mattress in a second-hand shop. It was $25, so like 12 euros and a half. Yeah, 12 euros a mattress. Nice. So he can also sleep on the floor now. Then, oh god, there's so much. That's a stool, so I can finally sit somewhere that is not the kitchen counter. Then sheets and blankets, I'm not sure if you can see, and a laundry basket. Yeah, that's it. That's like, I'm done. I'm not going to buy anything else. That was it. Yeah, we will definitely need to buy a double mattress. I'm waiting for a frame bed to arrive. I'm tired. And also we're at the second floor, so it was kind of annoying. Like, for example, I would have wanted to buy a second-hand fridge, but it was so hard, like, trying to take it to the second floor, because I would have had to hire someone to... So yeah, it was just not worth it, so I bought a new fridge and they delivered it for free. And what about the bed? So I don't have a bed yet, I have a mattress that's on the floor. And I did not buy this mattress, it came with the car. So yes, I managed to buy a car, and I'm also so happy about it. I didn't think I was going to get a car so soon, but I found on Facebook Marketplace a girl that was selling her car because she upgraded to a van. And we basically met like the second day that I was here. And she was super nice. She was from Chile, and she was just so like she said that she lived in a commune, and then like while we were like, I was trying to send her the money and it was taking me some time to use the account, she was just like, okay, I will just step outside 1 second and do some yoga. It was like a surreal experience, but she was very nice, and we did everything in like 2 hours, probably less. And we also went to the post office to do like the change of ownership, because you have like, when you sell a car, you have to like change the owner, and you can do it for free at the post office. And we did it in one day, and I had a car. It was amazing. And I feel like having a car here is essential. Like, you need a car. It's very difficult if you don't have one. Public transports are not great. But also, like, this girl used to go on road trips with her car, sleeping in the car because it's fairly long and like you can fit a mattress. And the car came with the mattress. Like, she left the mattress inside, and I was like, are you leaving this? Can I have the mattress? And she was like, sure. And I was like, thank you, because I don't know where to sleep tonight. So thank you so much. I need a mattress. So basically, I'm sleeping on the floor on the mattress that this girl used for road trips. But yeah, it's going well so far. Like, it's not that uncomfortable, but yeah, I'm waiting for my boyfriend to buy an actual mattress because I want to buy something that it's okay for the both of us, and I think he has more requests than me, so I don't want to buy something that at the end will not work. So yeah, we'll just wait for him for an actual mattress. But yeah, so I got the car. I managed to go around and buy some furnitures. Like, my days have basically been me going to Kmart and to secondhand shops to buy stuff, and I still feel like I don't have anything in this house and there are so many things missing. But yeah, one thing at a time, I guess. I also opened a bank account. I opened a BNZ bank account because it's free. I didn't have to pay anything. They also gave me a temporary credit card because they're shipping the actual one. I didn't check if they shipped. Probably I should go. And I also requested a tax number. You can just do it online. And for the bank account, you can start opening it online, but then you have to go in person to finalize the opening. I'm on a working holiday visa, so I had to ask the visa before arriving. It probably took 2 weeks to arrive, and I was kind of scared because I also asked the working holiday visa for Australia, and it took just 2 minutes to arrive. Like, I literally asked for it, and I received an email like straight after saying, okay, the visa was granted. So the fact that for New Zealand it was taking so long was actually scaring me, but I received it at the end, so it was good. And when you're on a working holiday visa, in theory, you should buy an health insurance, and they say that they ask it at the border and it's necessary to enter the country, but they didn't ask it to me, so I'm not sure how mandatory it is. Like, they say that it is, but no one asked for it, so I don't know. So I also paid for an health insurance. I bought like a very basic one. I will try to find which one it is because I do not remember. I will put it on screen because I can't find it. So yeah, I also had to pay for this insurance. So what about a job? Have I found a job yet? No, definitely not. I haven't. I went around to give some CVs. Okay, I have so far left 2 CVs, one in a bookshop and one in an Italian. It was actually like a clothing shop, but on the website they wrote that they offer Italian classes. So I said, hello, I'm an Italian teacher. Do you need anyone? And she was like, maybe next year, like from January. And I gave her my CV, and she was there reading my CV like carefully. And I was like, wow, I didn't think you were going to read my CV in front of me. But yeah, she was like, I will contact you in January when we need someone. And she also wanted me to make like a lesson plan. I didn't think it was going to be so like, wow, okay, I thought I was just leaving my CV and that's it. But yeah, she actually read it. She actually wanted things from me. But yeah, she got my details and she said to send her an email in January so that I will refresh her memory and maybe she will find some jobs for me. We'll see. And at the bookshop, there was not the owner, but the girl that was there told me, like, she saw my CV and she saw that I worked in a primary school, so she asked if I do nannies. And I said, sure. I actually don't want to, but whatever. Like, if that's everything that I can get, why not? And she said that the owner has a 2-year-old that might need a nanny. We'll see, I guess. But I haven't heard from anyone back yet. Also, I sent many applications on Seek, and I heard back on Seek. Many of them rejected me, but at least I heard back. So yeah, I still need to find a job. Last application I sent was to collect kiwis. Yeah, but I mean, whatever. If I have to go collect kiwis, I will collect kiwis. I honestly just really hope I can find something that I can do from home. For sure, I can give Italian lessons. Like, I'm on a couple of platforms for language teachers, but never had any clients so far. But yeah, if you want Italian lessons, reach to me on Instagram maybe, and yeah, we can arrange language lessons. But other than that, I don't know what to do with my life, honestly. I don't know. I need to find out. Other than that, have I met anyone? Have I had any social gatherings, occasions? No, not really. I talked to someone at the bus stop. That was so fun. I met a girl at the bus stop and she started talking to me, and at first, like, I was not really in the mood, so I was like, sorry, and I was also not understanding anything. I was just like in my thoughts and trying to understand where I had to go. And then she kept talking, and then we started chatting, and she told me that she just had barista training, and I was like, oh, I might need one. And then I added her on Instagram, and like she sent me the link of this barista training that she did that I might also do because I need a job. So like that was so fun, honestly. I enjoyed it. And I also started again to go to pole dance, so I talked to the people in the gym. But yeah, other than that, no, I honestly haven't talked to people at all. And I'm honestly, it's not so bad so far. I'm okay with having some peace of mind and just being alone, even because I was in a host family this 2 months in Australia. So like I was surrounded by people all the time, and also I was working in a school, so there were like 800 kids around all the time. So I'm okay with having some like rest and peace and quiet. But at some point I think I will start feeling like I need to talk to someone. And for sure, like, yeah, my boyfriend is coming, but it's not healthy to have your partner as your only form of socialization. So yeah, I'm looking for friends, I guess. Oh, by the way, I'm in Tauranga. I guess this is where I live now. Wow. Having my sushi in the meantime. I will definitely be doing that at some point. Which is like 2 hours from Auckland. And another thing that it's probably worth mentioning is that, like, I didn't know this, it's probably common sense, but I just did not think about it. Like, I got on a flight from Sydney and I was supposed to arrive to Tauranga, passing from Auckland. And usually when you book a flight from the same company, which was Air New Zealand, your bags will arrive to the final destination. But since I was coming from another state, I had to take my bags and check them in again and go through all the security checks, biosecurity checks, because they're very strict here with biosecurity. And since I have rollerblades with me and hiking shoes, they had to check like that there was not soil on it and things like that. So I had to declare things, and it took so long, and my flight from Sydney was late, so I was basically running between terminals, because then I had to change from the international terminal to the domestic one, and I just had 1 hour. It was kind of crazy to arrive. But yeah, that's it, I guess. I don't know, maybe other things will come to my mind, but so far I don't think I have other things to say. How long are we going to stay here? I have no idea. Like, I'm on a working holiday visa that lasts 1 year, but my boyfriend is currently also on a working holiday visa, but just while he waits for his company to give him a sponsored one. And like, things were kind of last minute, so they didn't manage to give him the sponsorship in time. So they said, okay, let's start on a working holiday visa and then we will give you the sponsorship. So he could get residency, and I could get a partner visa if we live together for a certain amount of time. So in theory, we could stay forever. Actually, I have no idea. Like, I could get bored in a year, in 2 months, in 3 months, in 4 years. I could die before my working holiday expires. Who knows? Like, there are so many potential sceneries happening, and I literally don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure that we're going to stay at least a year. Yeah, definitely. But after that, seriously, I don't know what the future holds. I guess you will just have to stay tuned and see what happens. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was somehow useful, and see you in New Zealand if you're here, or see you in the next video. Bye!